Hello students, good morning. In the last class, I told you about the first chapter, Matter in Our Surrounding. We have completed this chapter. Today we start the second chapter of chemistry, that is matter around us pure? This is also related with the matter. As I told you, matter, anything around us having mass and occupy space is called matter, and this can be categorized into two, that is pure substance and impure substance. Pure substance further divided into two, that is elements and compounds, and impure substance is called mixture. They are of also two types, homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Students, as in the previous page it is given, soil and sugar both have their different properties, so that one is soil is a impure substance while sugar is a pure substance. Hence, on the basis of this we can say that everything is categorized in the pure and impure substances. First of all, we will discuss about the pure substance. Pure substance are of two types. One is called elements and one is called compound. Both have their own property. So first we will deal with elements. Elements is a substance which cannot be divided further by any chemical method, like by using heat, by supplying electricity, with the help of light. Element cannot be divided further into two or more simpler substances. Elements, their example is iron, copper, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. These all are the elements. Till now, 118 elements have been discovered. Out of them, 94 are naturally occurring and rest 24 have been prepared synthetically, means artificially. Elements further categorized into three parts, that is metal, non-metal and metalloids. On the basis of their properties, they are categorized. In metal, you have seen here gold, silver, copper, iron, aluminium, zinc, they all are the metals. While in non-metals, hydrogen, oxygen, sulfur, phosphorus, carbon, these all are the non-metals. One more thing is also given here, that is called metalloids. Metalloids, their examples are boron, silicon, germanium, arsenic. They all are called metalloids. Metalloid means the substance whose some properties related with the metals and some properties are resemble with the non-metals. They are called metalloids. So one by one we will discuss in detail, starting from metals. As you know, metals have some important physical properties. What are they? Metals are malleable. It means metal can be beaten into thin sheets by hammering. So that aluminium foil you have seen, which we used to roll the chapatis. Silver foil is used on the sweets. Hence we can say that they are malleable. Second property is metals are ductile. It means metal can be drawn into thin wires, like we can draw the wires from gold, from silver, from copper, from aluminium. Students, do you know gold is the most ductile metal? We can draw 2 kilometers of wires from 1 gram of gold. But gold and silver are expensive, so they are not mostly used in the electrical wires. Hence, we will use the copper and aluminium for electrical wires. Next property of metal we have, that is conductivity. When we are talking about the conductivity of heat and electricity, metals are good conductor of heat and electricity because they have free electrons, so they conduct electricity. Hence, metals are used for making the cooking utensils, making the electrical wires, as well as other electrical appliances. Next property we have luster. Luster means shine. Metals have shiny surface, so that metals like gold, copper, silver, they have shiny metal and they can be polished so that they are used for making jewelries, for making showpieces. Next property we have, that is hardness. Most of the metal are hard at normal room temperature and pressure. For example, iron, copper, aluminium, they all are hard. But two metals, they are sodium and potassium, they are soft. And these are exceptions. They can be cut with a knife. So they are used in laboratory. Next one is tensile strength. Tensile strength means metal can hold a large weight. Metal can carry a heavy load without breaking. Due to this property of metal, metal can be used, like iron can be used in the construction of bridges, buildings, railway lines, because it carry heavy load. Next property we have, that is melting and boiling point. When we are talking about the melting and boiling points, metal have high melting and boiling points because metals are rigid, metals are hard, so they have high melting and boiling points. Their particles are very compact and they hold each other tightly. There are strong force of attraction between the particles, hence their melting points and boiling points are high. For example, melting point of iron is 1535 degrees Celsius. Melting point of copper is 1083 degrees Celsius. It is quite high. Density. If we are talking about the next property, that is density, as you know in the class 8, we have also little discussed. Density is mass per unit volume. Metals are heavy substance, hence they have high density. Density of iron metal is 7.8 gram per centimeter cube. This is very high. Next we have sonority. When we are talking about this property of metal, sonority means metal can produce sound when it will strike by hard surface or on the hard surface. Hence it is written here, metal are sonorous because metal make a ringing sound. That ringing sound is also called metallic clink when we strike them. Hence it is used for making bells, for making strings or wires of violin, guitar, etc. Metals, when we are talking about the state and color of metal, that is also the property of metal. Metals are mostly, you have seen, they are at solid state at normal room temperature and pressure. Only one metal, that is mercury, which is in the liquid state at normal temperature. And when we are talking about their color, most metal have silver or grey color, except copper. Copper is reddish brown, gold is golden yellow, and silver is silvery color. This is total about the physical properties of metal on the basis of which it can be categorized. In the next video, students, we will discuss about the physical properties of non-metal. Thank you.